And there is only one gospel, and that is Christ and Christ crucified. Some people were saying that you could be saved through works, that you could be saved by becoming a better person, or that you could reach God through different ways. And Paul made it simple, and he said this: I preach one gospel, and the gospel is very clear, and that is Christ and Christ crucified. Christ and Christ crucified. And we think to ourselves sometimes, perhaps, what a strange thing that the gospel, that salvation comes through Christ and Christ crucified, that's the message. Here's the deal. See, when God created the heavens and the earth and created man, he created man in his image and his likeness. His image. Man was not God, but the Creator had created man in his image and told him to believe, to trust him, that he could eat of anything in the garden except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And it was a test of faith. And man failed that test of faith. And it has to do with man's relationship with God. We're created in the image and likeness of God. God being the creator, man being the creature. And when man sinned, the way that he sinned was by not believing God, when God had given them a command not to eat of one particular tree, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God not wanting man to know evil. God wanting man to know only good. But the great sin was not that man ate of the tree, but that man did not believe God. And so that belief is so important. God's told man that if he ate of that tree, he would die. So God, being true to his word, when man sinned by not believing, he spiritually died. God, so loving the world, gave his own Son. The God and the Son are one. The Father and the Son are one in each other. In his wisdom, left everything that he had and came into the world as a simple child and lived as a man, and then died and paid for our sin to show that his love and his mercy and his desire for righteousness. So he made us righteous by paying the penalty of our death, taking it upon himself to such a degree that we would understand that God would hold no stops in his mercy and his love toward us. Our job is to believe that. To believe that. And so the Apostle Paul told them that I preach Christ and Christ crucified. And if we will believe that, then we're saved. We're saved. No greater love has any man than that he lay down his life for his friend. And Jesus, the night before he died, told his apostles that he was going to prepare a place for them, so that where he was, there we may be also. And our job is to believe. Our job is to believe that what happened a few hours later was for us. in that Jesus Christ died for us, because God the Father loved us so much that he was willing, in union with his Son, to pay for our sins.